What's going on, everybody? Shmoop here, back at it again, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit of fun, and you're going to get a few sneak previews here of what's to come, because today, in Pokemon Legends ZA, we're going to be busting 8 myths and misconceptions in this game. So first up, myth number 1, Mega Shard Cap. Now, I've heard a lot that Mega Shards don't actually cap at 999, because when you're at 999, you can still go and collect more. People say they get backlogged or they go to the ball guy or things like that. So if we're at 999, we get 15, we should be at 1014. So we're going to go in here and we're going to spend some right now and we're going to find out. So 360 from 999 should be 654, and you'll see it's busted. Absolutely busted. Myth number 2, mints don't actually change natures. And they'll change the stats, but not the actual nature of the Pokemon is what I've heard. So I wanted to test this out for myself and see if any of y'all would be interested in it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to buy a mint, we're going to check the nature of this Numel. And you'll see he's sassy here, and you saw a stat distribution before, so we're going to go ahead and use a mild mint, which should change his stats, but not his nature. So let's find out. We're going to go down and we'll see his stats are different, and his nature is exactly the same. So that is confirmed. Mints don't actually change natures in this game. Myth number 3 is sprinting makes you Rotom glide farther, because they say there's a little jump that you do beforehand. So we're going to go right off this corner here, and we're going to spam A immediately, and as you see, we didn't make it to the building. However, if we sprint, we'll get a little hop, which will let us be higher, so the Rotom glide lets us get to the other roof. So that is, in fact, confirmed. Here we have myth number 4, Area 20 can spawn any Pokemon, but yeah, this one's busted. I couldn't get quite a few Pokemon to spawn, so unfortunately, that one is busted. But myth number 5 is you can save quit when a Pokemon faints to continuously try to capture it no matter what. So there you saw me knock him out. I'm going to go ahead and save, and we're just going to let him go ahead and disappear into the nothingness. And you know, now's a good time that you should leave a like, just saying. But we're going to go ahead and close out the game. We're going to restart the game. And as we spawn in, what's going to happen? Confirmed. There he is. You can keep trying to catch the same Pokemon over and over again if you fail. So remember to quick save as soon as you knock him out. So we're going to go on to myth number 6. Alpha Pokemon have larger moves. And this one was a little surprising, because here we're going to use Rock Slide, and as you see, it goes about to where the line is. I'm standing on this little X to keep things consistent, and I'm going to use Rock Slide again, and it goes about to where that line is in front of me, so nothing different there. I'm going to use Dig, thinking bigger Pokemon, maybe bigger Eruption at the end of the day. Yeah, okay, goes almost to the line. We're going to use Dig again here, see what happens. And about the same. I wouldn't say that's much different. So we're going to try out Dragalge here, because I have an alpha and a medium of them. So that goes about halfway between the 2 white lines on the left. And now we're going to use the alpha. Same thing. About the same. And I see no difference in that whatsoever. So we're going to try out Hydro Pump here. See if maybe the Hydro is bigger. You know, the beam itself. That took up almost the whole dummy except a little on the top and the bottom. Gonna do the same thing here with the normal. Yeah, that's pretty much the exact same on that. So lastly, we're gonna try Camerupt here, and I'm gonna use the alpha one first, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna use Earthquake. And that went about halfway between the 2 white lines. Switching over to the normal Camerupt now, using Earthquake, we're gonna see that that is actually smaller. Wait, what? wait. That is actually smaller. No. Okay, try that again. Okay. Yeah, that's like halfway between the 2 white lines. Maybe that was a fluke and he walked to a weird spot. Let's try this again. And... huh. Is it just Camerupt? That'd be weird. Lava Plume. Maybe it's the Earth? Okay, that goes about to the white line in front of me. A few little strands went over that. Gonna do the same thing with the alpha. And that is clearly bigger. So... confirmed? Maybe? Yes? Next, Myth 7, small Pokemon can dodge moves. This one I was interested in, and at first they weren't able to, and then I used my Gyarados, and as you can see, that went right over him. One more time, because if so, that's kind of an issue. Yeah, okay, so either Gyarados is the only Pokemon that can hit something below them, or small Pokemon can in fact dodge, so I'm gonna say that's confirmed. The next one I heard is that benches are better for friendship than cafes. So here's the 11th time of me sitting at this cafe thinking, you know, hey, what's gonna go on? Cool fun fact about benches, though, is they increase the friendship of every Pokemon in your party. But as you see here on my 11th time, it evolved. Now sitting at a cafe or a coffee truck with Eevee here, I was able to evolve Eevee. Now that is with an asterisk, though, because cafes are faster for one Pokemon, but you can use a bench to evolve all 6 of yours at the same time. So take that how you will. I'm going to say benches are in fact worse, just because I'm not trying to evolve my whole team at once if I want a friendship evolution. If y'all could be awesome and hype button this up and get to, say, let's say get this video to 500 likes, and you leave a comment down below saying shiny Magikarp, I'm going to give a shiny Magikarp away to one of you down in the comments below. You don't even have to be subscribed. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. If you have any more myths you want me to test out or try, these were the 8 that came off the top of my head. Hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, maybe go over to Advanced GG, use code SHMOOP10, save yourself a little bit of money, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.